What is up, guitar guys and gals on YouTube? So my wife likes to listen to a lot of pop music. I like some of it, but I'm mostly a metalhead, and especially 80s shred and some modern black metal, slam metal, old country, bluegrass, guitar instrumentalist, Paul Gilbert, Yngwie, Jason Becker, Murray Friedman, big Ozzy fan, and big King Diamond Merciful Fate fan. Both my son and I love Merciful Fate, King Diamond, Ozzy stuff. Any kind of thing that's kind of got a spooky theme and spooky vibe to it. My son especially loves that. He just thinks it's cool. I do too. It's awesome. But my wife was recently listening to some Adele, and I couldn't even tell you an Adele song. I know of Adele, but my son said, "Oh, I like the piano. That sounds really pretty." So I brought up the instrumental and just started picking around with it earlier, see what I could come up with a clean tone. And I got a little chorus effect on it too. It gives it a real cool pop. I also find it pretty funny doing some shred stuff on a clean tone. It's pretty funny usually. But with this Adele song, I thought, what can I do with this? Let me play around with a clean tone and see what I come up with. But I come up with a little solo section that I thought fit the vibe, at least from my perspective anyways. And I thought I would share it with you and just kind of explain what I'm doing. There may be something that you like to take away from what I'm doing and implement into your own lick library. So I started out with a root note with a major pentatonic. Then I go into that. Just kind of wanted something real pretty, a little airy. And then I went into like a real soulful bend. I just kind of felt like that fit for that section. And I hammer on into it. And that is a whole step bend. Then after the bend, I'll just go kind of a sweep, but not really. Give it that nice vibrato. And then I'll take that same concept and I'll move it up. And I'm playing the major scale, the Ionian shape. Then I think I went up and did that bend like. So then I did take it into a sweep section. And that's something that you could implement into the in your major scale playing. So I took it from there and I went further with a sweep. Sliding up, next sweep position. And then I use this note. A lot of times with that sweep position, the tabs that show for that are with this one, I thought this note choice sounded better because it is still in the major scale. So again, back from this slide, and then I hammer on with 3 notes, and then I hammer on one more. And those are all just notes in the major scale. But I'm just doing hammer-ons. And so after that, and so that turns into like a 4-note per string hammer-on out of the sweep pick. And that's something else that you can do for your own lick library and your own personal playing, is incorporating that 4th note into hammer-ons according to the scale that you're playing and the intervals. So there you have it. And I usually don't listen to too much modern pop, you know, it doesn't catch my ear as much as like Slayer or Metallica or Megadeth. But when I started doing my own thing with it, with a clean tone, and started picking around, it kind of turned a little ballady, extra ballady. It would have definitely been ballady with Distortion. And I think what I'll do is I'll take my clean recording and just run it through a lot Distortion, and I'll attach that to the end of the video just for kicks, just to see what it would sound like with some nasty distortion. That should be fun. Also, this tone's pretty good for funk. You know, an extra little side note about playing with a clean tone is that you can definitely hear what you need to work in, which areas may be weak, where you may be catching notes or having notes ring out, string noise that you didn't want. So if you don't ever play clean too much, give it a shot and see how you sound clean. And try your guitar exercises clean. I do that sometimes so that I can make sure that I'm hearing what I'm doing exactly as I'm doing it. And even though that's an exercise, you can still actually use that as a lick. It was kind of a finger twister for me at first, but I just did it really slow, really methodically, really correctly, and really boringly. Anyways, there you have it, folks. That was my take on Adele, Easy on Me. It came out pretty cool. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Then after this, I think I'm actually going to bring it back up and just keep playing along with it, but I'm going to add some distortion. But if you like this sort of jazz, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. We're just going to keep pumping these out.
See ya.